Fox has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's Jackson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the...
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Now Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A first down carry for Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's Goff. Oh, a short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Out of the gun, Goff. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
There's Goff. eluding the pressure right. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. That good for 22 and a first down. Goff now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down right there at the 27-yard line.
21 yards on the play. Brings up the yard down.
Value three. Value one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Quick toss by Goff is complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Gibbs. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1, and the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Aiden Hutchinson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It's fielded at the 45. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goff. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Hey, lift! 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 Lift!
A shotgun snap for Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Hold on. Check. Ric Flair. Super 66.
Goff. And this is caught inside the 5. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. First and goal from just inside the 5. To the air again, Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
And his throw is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Goff. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. To throw is Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Play action. It's Jackson. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From the gun, here's Goff. Under pressure, they got him again.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. The tight end in motion right. Running from the gun with Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go play action with Jackson. The solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Matt Prater, been around a long time, will get us started here. And off we go from Glendale. Hardy now with the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They pick up 27 and convert on fourth down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Now he takes off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Justin Tucker, 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Murray now going to throw to open. That'll be taken in by Connor. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. First down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Omaha. 2-2.
Second down, Murray. That's to the right side and incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it'll be third down. They go play action now. Murray. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up. And the Ravens will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore. Jackson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. To return is Greg Dortch. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Omaha.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Push. Hey, big Ace open. 2-2, what?
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Omaha. Who you got? 2-2, what?
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Cards first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. To throw again is Murray. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
One of the tight ends motions right. Again, it's Murray. That throws short, caught by Ryman. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. They put Wilson in motion.
Come back. Omaha.
Murray's going to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. One of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing again is Murray. That's to his tight end, Ryman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Omaha. Green.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first.
On first down, Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
McBride is the motion man. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Shit.
Murray will throw. That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Justice Hill to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we send you to Orlando, going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. On the return, it's Dallas. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Motion man, sent right. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. McBride is the motion man. On second down, Murray. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Bit of a letdown there. I mean, after that incompletion now, Mike, they find themselves giving the ball back. They're only down 8, so every single time they possess the ball, it's an opportunity to maybe get this thing back to all tied up. But every time they don't take advantage of a possession, it's another opportunity lost. And you've got to find a way. When they get the ball back, they've got to go chase some points.
That's one.
Murray to throw for it on fourth down. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll run it on first down with Henry. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Dallas. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So they come to the line for first down and 10. McBride is the motion man. Throwing now, Murray on first down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On first and 10, Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Hey.
Murray now to throw on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On third and 1, it's Murray. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Ardarius Washington. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the ground, here's Henry. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Play action now. Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raven first down. On the give, here's Henry. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he's got another one. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point after now from Tucker. And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll run. It's Henry. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Now it's Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Tip Ryman, the tight end, was the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Murray looking to throw. Trying to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
McBride is the motion man. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. McBride is the motion man. He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. McBride is the motion man. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll get that complete to Harrison. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. Marked down at the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Omaha, 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 Omaha.
Working out of the gun, Murray. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This is Henry. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Report. 13.
Going to go right back to Henry. Crazy. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll run it with Henry. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Play action. Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. 17 yards that time to number 17. Here's first and 10.
44. Ready.
Tua gives it to Mostert. He won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. Up the sideline to the 40. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. He'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On first and 10, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Again, it's Jackson. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed.
And he'll take it on in. Nelson Agholor. Touchdown, Ravens.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Tua. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
All right, come on.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be 2nd down. Tua going to give it to Achane. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Back to throw is Tua. To the outside, he's got Smith. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. Off play action, it's Tua. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. On the carry, here's Mostert. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Miami.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the 1st possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 6. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. This is caught at the 2. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Mostert. Good blocking, and he's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Henry. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. A give right up the middle to Henry. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play action now. Jackson. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to... Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This a 57-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they'll remain out front by 1.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Down the sideline, past the 40. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. 2nd down and 3. He'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Once again, it's Mostert. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
20 TX.
To throw is Tua. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Hardy now with the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Report.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the 2nd half to follow. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the 2nd half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line.
Don't worry.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pistol give to Henry. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Pistol formation with Jackson. He keeps it himself. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
Go ahead.
Now, H.A. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
44. Ready.
They'll run the toss to Mostert. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, we just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
1st and 10. Once again, it's Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run right here with Mostert. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
Ready, set.
They'll run with Wilson. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Jackson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Hardy now with the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On first and 10, Jackson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
13. No, we changed it.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Bateman is the motion man. On third down, Jackson.
Oh my God.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
180. Shut up.
Now it's Jackson. That's taken in. He is in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Hey, get set.
They'll run with Achane. There he goes, inside the 30. Wadarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
You're right here.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And he's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2. Back to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Hardy now with the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now, Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Now Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Now faking the give. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that one is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Tyreek now to return it. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. They'll drop to throw. This is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And you could maybe put this one in the surprise column. They're a team certainly not accustomed to practicing in, much less playing in the snow. They had a game plan. They made it work. They're going to get out of here to warmer climates, warmed by a victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. 2nd down, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Jackson now. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
28 yards on the gain, and it sets up 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Steelers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Wilson going to throw right away. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get that to Najee Harris. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Quick.
On 2nd down, Russ. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? The reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. He doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch. They've got a 4th down play call they feel great about. We're going to see what it looks like.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Nose up, ready? Go.
Fields to throw for it. He'll try to run for it. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
Now Wilson on 1st down. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the 2nd half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And 3rd down coming up. Wilson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
14.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action now. Jackson to the tight end, Likely. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, here's Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Elandon Roberts. And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now Russ. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in.
Left side. Get up for signal.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He finds Austin with the grab. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Wilson will throw again. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here comes Hill on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, Jackson. For the outside, he's got Andrews down the field. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And the Steelers are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Now Wilson on 2nd. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. Austin now to return this. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Ravens 10, Steelers 7.
All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
There. Spot that.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, Russ. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Back to throw. Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Austin now to return this. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Good job right there. What? Left.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Ravens Ravens are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Yo.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Off the play fake. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose, and recovering.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run it with Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Hey, middle.
Off play action. He'll set up the... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On the ground is Jaylen Warren. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Wilson to throw. He keeps it himself. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. They put Pickens in motion. On first down, Wilson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
14.
Again, Wilson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
25.
On 3rd and goal, and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And not much space there, only up to about the 8. 2nd down and 8. On play action, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here's Austin to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get it done to the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or two launched in jubilation as time expired. Now these fans are going to have to battle the roadway. Safe getting home, folks, but sure it was worth it after a home victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore. We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. Avery Williams on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Got it. Ready? Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he will score! Darnell Mooney! Touchdown Falcons! Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. All right.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Caden Ellis in on that stop. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. There's Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science.
Here we go.
How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Extend.
Field snap on 2nd down. That's complete left side to Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run with Harris. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Harris. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. Fields to throw for it. And this will pay off. It is caught. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Ray McCloud on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. The defense stringing him out. No gain, back to the original line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. When I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Play action. It's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. You're going to go play action with Penix. That is caught. What a throw. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Here we go. We're good.
Now, Fields. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And the Falcons are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. 60-6. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tight end in motion now. They'll go play action now with Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That is caught at the 3. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal. They send him right out of the slot. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the gun, it's Penix. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? From the gun, here is Penny. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. On play action, Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, Can. West right zip. Sit high.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. He's going to try it here again. Now here's another ball that's intercepted.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now, deep ball for London. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
11. Go.
A 1st down throw for Fields. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Caden Ellis in on that stop. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. He's got his man, Jefferson. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler first down.
Here we go, tonight.
On the give, it's Harris. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
Another run here with Harris. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
11. Right.
Fields. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Here we go. Go.
On the ground, this is Harris. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they're gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Here we go, Sly.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Here we go. We're good.
They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll try to run it with Harris. And he'll go down. Back at the 4. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but
Here we go.
facing 3rd down at the moment.
Right.
They'll stick to the ground. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
all even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
A short game, down to the 7. Now here's second and goal. Now Penix. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's fourth and goal. They'll try and throw it with Penix.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They'll drop to throw. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. They'll come up now for second down.
Brings up second
Here we go, Scott.
at the 31-yard line.
Play action now for Fields. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
Tonight.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they wanted to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. And now as this fourth down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
Fields to throw for it. That's taken in. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains.
Here we go.
They put Pickens in motion. First down. Fields. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here we go. I'm good. Sit high.
Fields now. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And they will spike it with time still on the clock. So they're going to have the long field goal attempt that could be a game winner. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, it's Williams. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now a first throw here in overtime. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Here's a 3rd and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. And here's Bijan. Down the sideline, past the 40. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that'll set up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. So, Mike, I like this approach. You know if you score a touchdown, it's over. The other guy never sees the ball, so why settle for 3 and give your opponent a chance? Put this game away right now with a touchdown. I love this aggressive approach.
Now it's Harris. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. There's Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Not much develops there. We'll get this to about the 43. They go play action with Fields. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields. And that is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. Up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and So far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields. There's that man again. Another catch. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here in OT. And the final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh. Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. Velus Jones now on the return. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Another run here, another run by Swift. And they're going to get him down this time, but not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to...
Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Grant. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A second down throw for Goff. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well,
that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
What can they do here on third down and 7? On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Big-time pitch and catch there on third down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the plane. He's down inside the 1. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. What will the second quarter have in store? And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. One more time, they try Swift. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal. They'll try to run with Swift. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up fourth and goal.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there, no gain, forces a fourth down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Heenan, Allen, touchdown Bears. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
8 yards on the pickup.
On play action, Goff. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They'll go play action with Goff. And that is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Williams to throw on second down. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. It's second down. Allen in motion. Throwing on second down, Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Williams to the air once more. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. He'll send a tight end in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end. He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
This time they stay on the ground. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend